commiserations wasn't to be in the actual event this evening, but a very special honour, 9 darter, and obviously title sponsors BetMGM, and a nice special set of gold darts winning their way to you.
Yeah, it's a nice second prize. You know, it was a good game, to be honest. I obviously really pleased to hit the 9, and you know, Rob played a fantastic game against me there. I think he averaged nearly 112. So, yeah, on the game side, of course, I would rather have won the game, but it's a nice little second prize, I guess. I think when they told us about in Belfast, I was like, I'd love to win one because it's obviously prestigious. No one's ever won one, and yeah, gold set of darts, obviously really amazing. So obviously really happy to win that, but of course a little bit disappointed to lose the game. But overall, I think the better player won.
Don't get me wrong, I've been prepped for this, but you were talking about Nando's at dinner time as well. Did you have it on your mind or something?
No, Michael didn't know about it. He didn't know that it was a thing. So I don't think BetMGM have actually really talked about it as much as they probably should have. And he was like, "What are you on about?" I was like, "Well, if you hit a 9 dart, you get an 18-carat gold set of darts that are worth about 30 grand." And he was like, "Well, I've not heard about it." So strangely, it was on the mind, and I hit it. But yeah, it's a nice little bonus. I really enjoy receiving that.
Cheers,
thank you.
Luke, commiserations. Obviously, your first 9 darter on telly, 2 on the European Tour, 2 on the Pro Tour, I believe. What's the difference in one in front of a crowd like tonight?
Yeah, I obviously it's a dream to do it on the big stage. You know, Sky Sports. Did it get shown? Maybe.
I think
so. Yeah, just about. Luckily enough. So yeah. You know, that'd have been well disappointing, wouldn't it? Your first 9 and then they don't even show it on TV. I'd have been gutted. But yeah, it's great. I'm really happy to hit my first one on you know, say Sky Sports or the ITV cameras. I've hit about 5 or 6 in my career before that, but it's always a special feeling when you do it on the big stage. And you know, the crowd went wild. I thought the crowd were amazing tonight, to be honest, even before the 9. And it was nice to give them a little memento. And you know, Nathan nearly just hit one there. I think he was 7 into it, and you know, maybe BetMGM were panicking a little bit. It could have been a lot of gold there given away, but yeah, you know, it was really nice to hit my first one. And of course, I'm happy to win it, but of course, I'd rather have won the game because you know, for me, I felt really good. I felt like I'd had a good night, but Rob was just a better player.
A really positive start to the Premier League for yourself as well. Obviously, those 2 nightly wins and a nice cushion at the top of the table. Is that how you sort of planned and hoped it would go the first week? Yeah,
I mean, five weeks through, 15 points, you would take that an arm's length any day of the week. You know, I think you're looking at 25, 6, 7 points will probably get you in. So I'm looking good, to be honest. It's like I said last week, you're still going to have to work hard and make sure you pick up these wins. I've got Luke next week and Michael, and you know, got a couple of tough games to go yet. But I don't think I can win? Of course I do. I know I can. Got the credentials to beat them both, and you know, I look forward to next week, and hopefully I can gain some more points on the rest of the field and set the top of the table.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Luke, if we get into week 16 and you can't be caught at the top, could we see you use these darts on stage, or is it just keep them on display?
I don't know how heavy they are. If they're too heavy, you probably wouldn't be able to. I think there's a limit from the grammage of the gold will probably be worth too much to be able to throw on a dart ball, but be quite funny though, wouldn't it? If I rocked up with them. But you know, it's a nice memento, to be fair play to the title sponsors for doing that. And you know, I won't sell them or anything. They will be nicely displayed in my house. Yeah, it's nice to have a little memento like that. It really is. Thank you.
Do you think you almost talked it into existence? Obviously, we talked heavily about it in Belfast. You mentioned the conversation with MVG there.
I did say I wasn't going to hit it in Belfast, didn't I? I said, "Oh, now you've jinxed me. I won't hit it," but I did, to be honest. And yeah, of course, you know, it's not when you say it's on your mind, you're talking about. But when you're up on the stage, you're not thinking about what you can win from it. And I'm sure the players at the 9 darters in the World Championships weren't thinking about it. I felt quite confident on the double 12, to be honest. So yeah, it was a nice feeling. And like I said, my first one on the big stage, regardless of what you get for it. It felt really good.
On those last 3 darts, it wasn't playing in your mind then?
No, of course not. I mean, for me, if there's money on it or nothing on it, you still feel a little bit of pressure because you want to give the crowd something great to go home from. And yeah, there's a special feeling when you do that because the crowd goes wild and you kind of feel a moment where, you know, your heart's going crazy and you're in the moment. So yeah, it took a couple of legs for me to get down a little bit. Maybe that hindered me in the end, but you know, I can't take nothing away from Rob. He played fantastic there. When you average 112, you probably beat anybody 99 times out of 100. So yeah, of course, happy with the 9. Disappointed to lose, but you know, it is what it is, and we'll move on to the weekend, and maybe we can see some more 9 darts. Who knows?
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Okay.